developing. A federal judge orders the Trump administration to return ballots and other documents seized by the FBI. As President Trump continues to claim he won the state in 2020, but fraud took that away from him. Democrats deny that after 3 ballot counts had certified his loss.
Contradicting the director of national intelligence, President Trump says he did not direct Tulsi Gabbard to attend an FBI search on Fulton County, Georgia's election center. But White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt says the president does support the decision.
Because election security is essential to national security.
Leavitt says federal law requires Gabbard to assess vulnerabilities,
to make sure that American elections are free of foreign interference and that American elections are safe and secure.
An FBI search warrant is focused on the handling of ballots in the 2020 election. President Trump narrowly lost Georgia to former President Biden. At the White House, Jared Halpern, Fox News.
A nightmare in California. A car smashed into a grocery store, killing at least 3 people. 2 of the 4 injured are in critical condition.
2 men and a woman were pronounced dead at the scene. They were in the bakery section of a 99 Ranch Market in the Westwood neighborhood of Los Angeles when a 92-year-old woman driving a silver Toyota Prius crashed into the store. Several people were trapped under the car when first responders got there. The store faces a busy intersection. Police say the driver had hit a cyclist about a block away and lost control. Neither she nor the cyclist were badly injured. It's being investigated as an unfortunate accident. Chris Foster, Fox News.
On Wall Street, stock futures are rising the morning after another big sell-off. The Olympic opening ceremony is hours away in Italy. And day 3 of the competition at the Winter Games with curling and hockey and figure skating. An American skier, Lindsey Vonn, who won gold in 2010, had a successful training run today ahead of her first race Sunday. Vonn still competing despite a serious knee injury she suffered in a fall last week. I'm Dave Anthony. This is Fox News.
News Talk 710 KURV, broadcasting from the Valley's All-American Truck Headquarters studio at PayneAutomall.com.
Happy Friday. Thank you for joining us on News Talk 710 KURV. This is the Valley's Morning News. It's February 6, 2026. I'm Sergio Sanchez, along with show producer Fred Cruz, and we got AccuWeather meteorologist Jason Caterina on standby, taking a look at weekend weather, which will likely be weather for all of next week. Did you see it, Freddie? It's like in the 80s this weekend, and like for the next week in the 80s. Yeah, that's South Texas weather for you. That conversation coming up in about 3 minutes. And movie mom Nell Minow, bringing on movie dad. No? Yeah, he's such a big sports fan. He's going to do the Super Bowl prediction as well. By the way, Super Bowl here on 710 KURV. Coverage from Westwood 1 begins at 11 a.m. on Sunday. Heads up if you live in the Sharyland School District. Sharyland School District Board approving a bond election during a special meeting this week. Sharyland ISD will be asking voters to approve a $250 million bond. Most of the bond money would go toward campus and security upgrades. Voters will be asked to fund about $6 million in technology purchases and about $35 million in a new aquatics center. The special election for Sharyland ISD, that will be in May. It's 7:07 on the Valley's Morning News. The state's maiden investment into Bitcoin is hitting a rough patch.
The Texas Comptroller dropped $5 million on Bitcoin in November. It was trading at just over $91,000 per coin. As of close of business Thursday, it was down 13% at around $63,000. TSN business analyst David Johnson.
I guess it could be up $30,000 tomorrow, but then again, you have to find some buyers out there. Right now, what you've got is a lot of people holding the bag.
Texas is the first state to launch a cryptocurrency reserve. Dallas State Senator Nathan Johnson argued against it.
It certainly does kind of lend something to the I told you so element that those of us who said government should not be a speculator.
In Austin, Chris Fox, News Talk 710 KURV.
Do the math on that one, Freddie. It went from 80,000 Bitcoin down to 60,000 in about 1 week. 20% decrease. I say $5 million Texas taxpayer dollars, and worth about $4 million. But it's a roller coaster, so it could be worth a lot more near future. It's 7:08 on the Valley's Morning News. For the first time since the state of Texas made abortion almost completely illegal back in 2021, Texas doctors are now getting training on how and when to perform an abortion.
The state passed the Life of the Mother Act last year, which required the medical board to set this guidance for doctors. ProPublica reports the courts have 9 examples where legal abortion can be given, including a patient's water breaking before term. It also seems to assure doctors they can use their expertise to make judgment calls in emergencies. But medical experts say the examples in the training are only among the most straightforward that doctors may see, and that pregnancy is too varied and complicated to capture in a brief presentation. Any doctors who practice obstetric care will need to complete the online training before 2027 to be in compliance.
It's 7:09 on News Talk 710 KURV, and it is weather time. Coming up after AccuWeather, we'll tell you where the Cowboys will be packing up and traveling to during the season. They got to do an international game. First time in a decade, so that's coming up right after AccuWeather. Thank you to Dougie and all the gang at Martin Farm and Ranch. New year, new experience. The team at Martin Farm and Ranch, always helpful, and they have what you need. Monte Cristo Road in Edinburgh, it's Martin Farm Ranch. They had a Dougie from us. AccuWeather meteorologist Jason Caterina joining us on this National Chopsticks Day and National Frozen Yogurt Day. So I don't think they both do very well, the wholesome frozen yogurt and chopsticks. And we're going to need plenty of ice cream and frozen yogurt, I understand, right? Back to the 80s this weekend and like all of next week.
Yep, back to the 80s, mid-80s today, mid and upper tomorrow, low to mid Sunday, Monday, back to the mid-80s Tuesday.
And 90s, you said, like
Wednesday, low 90s.
Ooh, nah.
Then it's back to the mid-80s.
Okay, so you had a chance to spin the computers again.
So just one day of 90 on Wednesday of next week, and then it's back to the low to mid-80s.
So 10 days out, another cold front, or is that going to be it? Or will there be a last gasp of winter?
I looked all the way out to next Sunday, and that's all low to mid-80s except for the one day of low 90s Wednesday.
All right. Dry, not only for us,
thus far,
but Texas as well, right? Since you don't have a cool front for us.
Yeah, no, all dry.
For Texas, so good travel weather. Okay, so highs today, mid-80s, and then lows tonight. Oh, nice and cool again. So I guess tomorrow morning you take a brisk walk. You'll be in the upper 40s, low 50s. And mid-80s for Sunday, 86 Sunday, and then back to 82. 86 on Saturday and 82 on Sunday. That is your AccuWeather forecast. Okay, let's see here. Important to learn about heart health. It's National Wear Red Day for women. So wear some red and learn more about your heart health. And it's also National Bubblegum Day today. And, of course, a reminder, we got Westwood One coverage of the Super Bowl 60, starting at 11 a.m. on 710 KURV. I don't know what Westwood One is going to fill with for 5 hours, but all the football and everything, all you want to know about football starting at 11 a.m.
Go Hawks.
Yeah, so Jason Caterina is obligated because of a personal relationship. Otherwise, he's going to wind up single again. His fiance is a Seahawks fan, so yeah, he's otherwise you really wouldn't care otherwise, right?
No, I don't have a dog in this fight.
Despite the fact you're way up there, but say you're in New York, so you wouldn't be pulling for anybody in Boston, but you wouldn't be rooting for America's team.
Well, I'm a Boston Bruins hockey fan, but I was born in Buffalo, so I'm kind of a low-key Bills fan now that I'm back in New York, but I've always been a Raider fan since I was a kid.
All right, pal. We'll call you next hour. That's AccuWeather meteorologist Jason Caterina on 710 KURV. Time is 7:12 on the Valley's Morning News. And stick around. In about 3-4 minutes, we'll have a conversation with our friends at I wrote it down. It's a long title. It's the Robert C. Vacker College of Business and Entrepreneurship. It's our business college at UTRGV. And we spoke with Dr. Guy Bailey earlier this week. They have been climbing at impressive fashion the online programs at our business school. So we'll touch on that and enrollment, other important information from our business school coming up in about 3-4 minutes. So stick around. Meantime, more Texas news. Let me make sure I got the audio correct on this one. Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton is filing suit to stop the Muslim organization CARE from operating in Texas, suing CARE in chapters in Houston, Dallas, and Austin.
According to the lawsuit, Texas contends that the Muslim Brotherhood is a radical terrorist organization that for 3 decades covertly operated in the U.S. under the name CARE, the Council on American Islamic Relations. CARE Deputy Director Edward Ahmed Mitchell.
This is nonsense. CARE is an independent American civil rights organization funded by the American people, period. We have no connection to any foreign entity, especially the Muslim Brotherhood.
Mitchell told me Attorney General Paxton doesn't have the power to strip away a federally registered and recognized nonprofit's tax status. Governor Abbott officially designated CARE a foreign terrorist organization in November. CARE filed a federal lawsuit to block that. In Austin, Chris Fox, News Talk 710 KURV.
Time is 7:14, and as I mentioned before, AccuWeather, so the NFL wants to expand international games, and they're telling the Cowboys, you guys get your suitcases ready.
Cowboys will play their first international game in more than 10 years with a trip to Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. The NFL says the date of the game and opponent will be announced at a later date. The Cowboys last played internationally in 2014 in London with a 31-17 victory over the Jaguars. Dallas's 11-year stretch of not playing internationally was the longest in the NFL. Now, the NFL is committed to play 9 regular season international games next season, with a bigger goal of having every team play internationally at least once a year. Question now, will Dallas give up a home game next season when they head to Brazil?
That's Austin York reporting. Why would you do that, Freddie? I mean, you want to sell your best product, right? Like you want to impress international fans. So they buy T-shirts. And why would you send the Cowboys over there if you're not sending your best?
Right.
To try to sell the NFL, right?
Doesn't make sense.
Hate mail at Sergio@KURV.com, Sergio@KURV.com. Time is 7:15. This is the Valley's Morning News on News Talk 710 KURV. Impressive gains for the Business School online program. That and other news coming up next on the Valley's Morning News.
Active Liver from New Nordic protects your liver so you can enjoy life to the fullest. Online at Amazon or in stores at CVS, Wegmans, and now GNC.
Looking for the perfect place to grow your business? Edinburgh offers strategic access along I-69 with direct routes to Mexico and major markets. With acres ready for development near South Texas International Airport and shovel-ready sites at Edinburgh North Industrial Park, your business has a runway for success. Upgraded utilities, enhanced transportation infrastructure, and the upcoming State Highway 68 makes Edinburgh a prime location for logistics, manufacturing, and trade. Put your business on the map and fuel your growth. Let's build something great together. Visit EdinburghEDC.com.
It's the 16th annual Vanny Kids Live Radiothon 2026. Join 710 KURV on Tuesday, February 17th from 7 a.m. till 5 p.m. and donate to support brave children, survivors, and their families. Your donation brings hope and strength to those who need it most. Make a difference, donate, and help our kids on this climb. Our kids will have the strength with your help. The Vanny Kids Live Radiothon 2026, powered by Amigo Power Equipment and Lee's Pharmacy. Information to start your day.
The Valley's Morning News.
News Talk 710 KURV.
710 KURV is your home for the big game this coming Sunday. Brought to you by McAllen Bolt. Join us at 11 a.m. We got a Super Bowl preview, insider, conversations with Hall of Famers as well, even a tailgate show. Kickoff around 5:30. Big game this Sunday, made possible by McAllen Bolt. In the studio, the dean of our business school, Giorgio Gotti, and the associate dean of graduate studies at our business school. Welcome also Dr. Christian Subwe. And the reason they're in studio today is because this week we spoke with Dr. Guy Bailey, and one of the things that we've seen of late is an impressive increase in ranking when it comes to the online programs. And it seems that leading the charge is our business school, or Robert C. Vacker College of Business and Entrepreneurship, the online programs. Well, first off, congratulations. Welcome back, Dr. Gotti. Appreciate you seeing.
Thank you very much.
Dr. Christian, thank you for stopping by. All right, so let me start with enrollment, because we were talking about this off air. Over the past just few years, Dr. Gotti, you've seen an interesting increase in enrollment at the business school. Where are you in numbers compared to what it was a few years back?
It's growing. Last fall, we had 5,500 students total, about 900 graduate students, 40 doctoral students, and the rest is undergraduate, and is up considerably respect to 3-4 years ago. And we like to think that, we are offering value to students, and the student recognize this value, and they know that coming to the College of Business, they will be able to be prepared for finding a job after.
That's quite an increase. Well, it was 3,500, 3,000?
Yeah, it was about 37, 38, and then we got to 4,000. But last year, it was like this enormous increase.
Why are they coming, do you think? Is it expanded offerings, more degrees, or what's going on?
It is more degrees, and it is more degrees that are relevant to help the student to find a job. We have an advisory committee at the college that is helping us to tune what we offer. So we offer degrees that are relevant, and then hopefully they are helping students to change the trajectory, like finding a job that they will not be able to find without.
Dr. Giorgio Gatti is Dean of our College of Business at UTRGV, and Associate Dean, Graduate Studies is his focus. Dr. Christian Supwe is our guest. And something for professionals driving to work right now, the accessibility and the affordability. I understand that we're talking about this, how it is affordable to get your master's degree, work on your doctor's. Well, come up to the microphone, my brother.
No, definitely.
Describe, if you can, in a nutshell, describe for me some of the advanced degrees that are available at UTRGV.
So, Sergio, thank you very much
Yes,
for
sir.
this opportunity, because you see, we have 6 master's programs in the college, and all of them have an online delivery mode. We have 2 of them with a face-to-face and online delivery mode, and that's the Master of Accountancy and our Master of MBA. What you see is that in those programs, they are offered online in asynchronous fashion, but those degree programs also have been vetted. They have been really scrutinized so that the quality is there. So if you are a professional and you are working, you can really take the time to work on this on your degree while still staying in your job and moving up. So I think what you're seeing in the increase in the gains in our ranking reflects the quality of instruction, the quality of delivery of these programs.
Dr. Gotti, you said you got about 900 folks pursuing a graduate degree. What was it like just a few years back when you were comparing, let's say, undergrads, 3,700 a few years back, now 5,500 totals, 900 or graduates. So how has the graduate program increased?
The number increased. We had 760 students total graduate 2 years ago.
Okay.
So the number increased, and the offering is also increasing. We started offering a Master of Science in Marketing last year. There is a new Master of Science in Finance that is coming on this fall. So we are increasing the offering, and this increase also the numbers of students that choose.
I got to ask you, where do you put them? Because, one thing I've been forgetting to ask Dr. Bailey, Dr. Bailey, because I was asking about brick and mortar programs, and we've been asking for some time now. How about a new expanded, knock down the walls, expanding the business school? You got a lot more students out there. Do you hear anything? Any plans to,
We do have more students for the graduate program. Most of these programs are online, so we are lucky we don't need to have a.
But even on the undergrad, you're north of 5,000, and you were at 3,700. That's good. That's good to hear.
Yeah.
With a changing, evolving Valley economy, more businesses coming here. Yeah, there's opportunity you can see on the engineering side, on the business school side as well. But would be nice to hear maybe. And the campus is not only Edinburgh. I'm thinking because it's Brownsville.
Absolutely.
You got the equal offerings
Yeah.
in Brownsville on the campus there.
Yeah. And the number of students are growing on both sides.
Yeah, 10-4. Dr. Giorgio Gatti, he's the Dean of the Robert C. Vacker College of Business and Entrepreneurship. Also in the studio is Dr. Christian Supwe. He's the Associate Dean of Graduate Studies. So I mentioned the online program, impressive gains. I don't know who wants to take the numbers on this. The rankings, impressive gains, according to U.S. News and World Report.
No, certainly, this is reflective of the quality of our students, of our faculty, and also the value in our programs, because these rankings are based on the fact that we are collecting data about what were our students doing before they enter our programs and what are they doing after. So we have numbers in terms of the salaries increase from before to after. And I can tell you that our graduates on average are far above the median household income in the Valley. But our graduates also are not just only from the Valley, they're from about 14 states in the nation.
Okay.
And they're all over Texas. You see people, we map them out every day to see exactly where they're coming from and why they're coming to us. They're all the way in the Panhandle, they're in the Houston area, they are in San Antonio, so in West Texas. So you can see that these rankings are reflecting the fact that we're putting an effort in updating the curriculum. An example, last fall, we had our Master of Science in Business Analytics that became Master of Science in Business Analytics and Artificial Intelligence. To reflect the changing trends, our Master of Science in Marketing is also about digital marketing. So we're really training our students to become effective at using the most recent advances. We're currently working on making sure that the Master of Science in Finance that's going to start in the fall will be reflective of those changes. So rest assured, Sergio, we're here to offer the high quality value to our
And
students.
the momentum and the increase, how fast it is climbing now with a new master's program of finance and others. Just curious, does the university do any, advertising, let's say, manufacturing websites, site selector publications, things like that get out to professionals? Hey, look at UTRGV. We're hot stuff. And you need to pursue graduate education. Come and join us online. Is there anything like that taking place?
Absolutely. The University Marketing and Communication is doing a very good job in advertising our program online and our face-to-face program. So you see them.
So what goes into determining this ranking? You mentioned graduation rates, for example, go into and then getting a job as well, or there's other factors as well.
Getting a job, the amount that you're making after you invest in this program, the quality of the classes, and then U.S. News Report is also asking other deans, other provosts, other president, what they think of the program. So I think it's like a growing knowledge and understanding that UTRGV is here. It's a new university, but it's growing very fast. So the reputation of the university is also helping with this.
Dr. Giorgio Gatti, Dean of our Business School, UTRGV. Dr. Christian Subwe is the Associate Dean of Graduate Studies. Rankings for the online programs at UTRGV, impressive. And they are climbing literally like a rocket right now. They went from... what was it? Did you have the numbers on where you were before and where you are now?
202 to 136 for our MBA, online MBA, and from 140 to 82 for all my online programs.
And now with new programs, the new Master of Science and Finance, and likely more on the way, likely to increase those roles. You mentioned, Dr. Subwe, that you got folks checking in from all over the place.
Yes.
Have you looked at where the student is, like the farthest away? Where is that student logging in?
That's an interesting question, actually, here, Sergio. I think if I look at the map I have here, they're all the way from the West Coast to the East Coast. So we have a couple of folks in California, we have folks in New Jersey, New York, and they're all the way in Michigan. I don't think we have Florida yet, but we've seen them from everywhere.
Yeah.
But you see, this is where the university is doing a fantastic job of attracting and communicating with these folks throughout the year, because we have a division of strategic enrollment with Dr. Inohosa. She's doing amazing work in making sure that we are present at all the right fora to advertise the university, to let people know that we have something tremendously good happening in the Valley.
We talked about this in our last conversation, Dr. Gatti. Accreditation, the accreditation of the business school is impressive. And it is in if I can call it an elite class of business schools nationwide. UTRGV is. Okay, if you didn't know that, people, the accreditation of our business school is impressive. Maybe review some of that.
Absolutely. We are accredited by ASCSB, which is like the gold standard for accreditation for business school. They're coming, they're visiting us, they're making sure that the quality of the program is there. And in a couple of years, they will come and also accredit separately our accounting program. So this is something new that we didn't have before, and I think that the quality is there, so we will be able to receive them. They will talk with students, they will talk with faculty, and we will have a additional accreditation for our accounting program.
And that is why, I would guess in large part, people log in on your map from all over the country, say, oh, look at the accreditation. I want that degree. I want that slapped on my resume, that I graduated from this accredited school in business studies and got my master's or doctoral program.
Absolutely. And only 6% of business school worldwide can have that seal of quality that is coming with accreditation.
Only
from
6%?
6%.
Well, that's pretty good. Price is another one. You and I were talking about this off air. Dr. Guy Bailey's determined to make sure it's affordable, and well, that translates. I'm sure people logging in from far away to just pay a lower tuition on that. Yeah.
No, certainly our tuition is very competitive, because if you think about our Master of Science in Accounting, Master of Accountancy, for example, that's about $15,000 at the very most if you go for the online accelerated program. And compared to most programs in the nation, that's probably half of what they will be paying.
I was about to say, I've heard friends who say it's a $30K plus, a $15,000.
Exactly. And the other thing is the flexibility of the program, because these are 7-week modules. So in a year, we have 6 terms. And if you think about a degree program that has about 30 semester credit hours, that means in about a year and a half, you're done. And you're ready to take the CPA exam. You're ready to do other things with your life. And you can see that with affordability and accessibility, flexibility, we are able to attract that population of very, very highly motivated students.
I appreciate y'all coming over. Anything else you want to mention before I let you go, Dr. Gotti?
I think it's a good semester. We are getting ready for the fall semester, welcoming even more students.
You hear it in his accent. My friend, Dr. Giorgio Gotti, he's a real deal Italian. That's why I never invite him to Olive Garden, because that's like the McDonald's of Italian food. That's an insult. Who makes the best Italian food? Is it Milano's? Is it Il Forno? Who makes the closest to what Mama makes?
I really like Il Forno.
Il Forno is very good.
For pizza, I go there.
Yeah, you ever been to Milano's out in Wesco? Have you tried them? I need to
Not yet.
Okay, there we go. I'm gonna test them here pretty soon. Thank you for stopping by, Dr. Giorgio Gotti, Dean of our business school, and Dr. Christian Subwe. He's the Associate Dean of Graduate Studies. Also with Dr. Gotti, we do the CYA on the Olympics thing, the Winter Olympics. Oh, yeah. So we have Italia, Italy, the whole thing. Have you visited that region where it's supposedly cold and has the Winter Olympics in Italy? I don't even remember where it's at.
Well, I'm from Milan, so I think that...
Is that where it is?
Yeah.
Is it really that cold and frozen right now for a Winter Olympics?
It's cold. It's winter.
I suspect they're using the ice machine and snow machine to put for the sledding. All right. Thanks for stopping by, gentlemen. This is the Valley's Morning News on Newstalk 710 KURV. Check of sports up next.
You know Martin Farm and Ranch is the Valley's premier Purina feed dealer.
We're so much more than a feed store. Come on in.
Stay Tough Superior Fence Products.
Yeah, we got it.
Electric fencing, parts and supplies.
Yep, we got that too. Show feed and supplements. We got them. Deer feeders and blinds. We got them.
Live animals and pet supplies.
Got a hungry dog? We can help you. Martin Farm and Ranch Supply. So much more than a feed store. Just look for the horse.
My name is Sergio Sanchez, candidate for House District 41. I'm a Republican. I want to state very clearly that I am 100% pro-life. There are others in my primary field that have stated, quote, men have taken away control of our bodies. This is against the party platform. This is against the tenets of my faith. I have every intention of fighting for every child, including the unborn, in Austin. The miracle of God happens at conception. Please go to my website, sergiofortexas.com. I'm asking for your vote. This political ad is paid for by the Sergio Sanchez campaign.
Happy Friday to you. Be sure to make that phone call, the text message you've been thinking about as a business owner and property owner. An amazing value awaits. You got these expert eyes, commercial roofing system, top pros at Chamberlain that hope to visit with you. Just shake your hands. How's it going? Let's go get some coffee. Okay. And then send them up to that warehouse roof or the commercial strip. They at Chamberlain, they know what to look for. They know what to check for to see if everything's okay with your commercial roofing system. They will do this for free. just because you have a chance to meet them. ChamberlainLTD.com is the website. See the impressive menu of all the different services, some of these new to the area. The sealants and the waterproofing and the water repellents, of blasting, damp proofing, all these services at Chamberlain Roofing and Waterproofing, ChamberlainLTD.com. But again, it all starts with a handshake, a hello, maybe sipping a little coffee. Let the gang at Chamberlain go up to your commercial roofing systems, all of them, see if everything's okay. They know what to look for. And that way you get that expert report and know what to do near future. No obligation, no need, you're not obligated to use them. You know what's going on. But chances are you will, because they're the top experts in commercial roofing systems. Chamberlain Roofing and Waterproofing. Here's the number, 956-655-6178.
Coming up after the Valley's Morning News. Stay tuned for the Sergio Show starting at 9, followed by the Dana Lash Show at 11 on News Talk 710 KURV and on the Radio Potami app.
The 710 KURV Sports Desk is brought to you by Dr. T's Primary Care for Men and Women.
Rockets faced a red-hot Hornets team last night and tried to make a push late in the fourth to make it a game, especially with plays like this from Vets Jeff Green.
Man from the baseline. Misses everything. How many bad misses have we seen in this first half? Ahmed Thompson to Jabari Smith Jr.
But the Rockets fall to the Hornets 109-99, and they'll be back at it versus the Thunder Saturday at 2:30. Spurs and Mavericks rivalry got close last night with the Mavs trying to claw back late in the fourth with this Najee Marshall pull-up.
Dylan Harper, the only non-starter on the court right now for San Antonio, but their other starter, Barnes, about to come back in. Najee Marshall scores, 1-point game again.
But the Spurs shut it down late and got the win, 135-123. Spurs and Mavs will go at it again tomorrow night at 5 p.m. I'm Trevor Beck with your TSN Sports Minute.
AccuWeather says highs for today should be pleasant, but warm. Hot, because it's going to be, the forecast is mid-80s. And just add about 3-4 degrees to that, so we'll be closer to 90 probably. So mid-80s for highs today. Same thing tomorrow. Lows tonight, cool again. Nice and cold for some, so it's going to be in the upper 40s for the most part tonight. Right now, temperatures mostly mid-upper 40s across the valley. Border Bridge wait times as posted on KURV.com. And if you're headed back to the McAllen area, close to an hour at the Hidalgo Bridge and about 30 minutes at Ansalduas and the Far Bridge, and we need an update for the Brownsville numbers. Thank you for waking up with News Talk 710 KURV. Sunday, it's the Westwood One coverage. Lots of football Sunday, starting at 11 a.m. All the pregame shows. Super Bowl 60 from Westwood One right here on Sunday on 710 KURV. JP and Jeff and Amigo Power Equipment have the Kubota, reliable, long-lasting, rugged, all that dependable Kubota equipment, helping you get the job done and take care of your property. And everything I'm going to mention here, some of these specials on financing and some of the savings, get all the expanded explanations, all the paragraphs at KubotaUSA.com. These specials that I'm about to mention are available now through February 28th. It's Amigo Power Equipment with the #1 selling compact tractor in the nation. It is Kubota. And now on some of this select Kubota equipment, you can get 0% financing or up to $3,500 in savings. Again, now through the end of February. So stop by and visit with JP and Jeff today and talk about 0% financing if you qualify, and savings of up to $3,500 on the dependable, rugged, long-lasting Kubota equipment. Amigo Power Equipment is in Edinburgh on Monte Cristo.
Improve your overall health and enjoy a better quality of life with Dr. T's Primary Care. You're trying to set some new weight goals. If you're too moody or stressed out or just tired and trying to get more sleep, Dr. T's Primary Care can help you with all of that and more. If you're worried about things like low testosterone, Dr. T is a primary care provider from the sniffles to the flu, and also offer menopause treatment, peptide treatment, and IV vitamin infusions. McAllen area, call 956-803-0058, and in Harlingen, 956-368-5247. That's DrT'sPrimaryCare.com.
Are you a fraud-paying American?
1 in 4 tax-paying Americans have been victim of identity fraud. With LifeLock, your identity, if it's stolen, they fix it guaranteed or your money back. And last year, billions in refunds were stolen. Could be from your salary, overtime, or second job. Gone. But this year, you don't need to stay a victim. Because this tax season, fraud-paying American is something no American should have to claim. Save up to 40% off your first year with the promo code BECK. Visit LifeLock.com. Terms do apply.
Audio streaming on KURV.com. Powered by South Texas Buick GMC, McAllen Mission.
I'm Nicole Murray with Your Money Now. Tesla's China-produced EV sales grew modestly in January from the year before amid a broader industry slowdown. CPCA data says that January deliveries from Tesla's Shanghai Gigafactory rose by 9% from the year before. However, China's EV market is projected to continue slowing as the government has slashed tax subsidies for new EV sales. India is ready to place orders for Boeing planes of up to $80 billion. India has the potential to procure goods worth a minimum of $500 billion from the U.S. over the next 5 years. India and the U.S. will sign a joint statement in the next 3 to 4 days. A new AARP survey says that in the past 6 months, 7% of retirees have re-entered the labor force. This is up from 6% who said the same in the summer of 2025. The top reason they cited for unretiring was that they need money or have a poor economic outlook. Futures are moderately higher. Thursday, the Dow Industrial lost 592. Back to Your Money Now.
You ever going to retire, Freddie?
One day, right?
You're going to be bored, dude. It's like, we could,
I'm not going to be
we could
bored.
do partial retirement. We'll go to breakfast every morning, Freddie. How about that? We'll go to breakfast.
Yep.
Yeah. And then, I don't know, we'll be like Walmart greeters.
Eat all the bacon and fried eggs we want.
Yeah, that's I know where you're going. You're going to a breakfast buffet. Okay, let me touch on some other news. President Trump unveiling a new website, TrumpRx.com.
Trump spoke about the new direct-to-consumer lower-cost drug platform, which was first teased in September in an evening news conference Thursday.
But they're going way down for the United States, come all the way down by a difference of as much as 300, 400, 500, even 600%, even more than that in some cases.
At the time, administration officials said the platform would cut out middlemen and offer drugs always at lower prices than currently available. The White House tweeted an official link to the website, saying the direct-to-consumer website is designed to find the lowest drug prices for you. I'm Mark Mayfield.
Thank you for waking up with News Talk 710 KURV. AccuWeather says highs today should be mid-80s, and same thing for the weekend. And in fact, temperatures will stay for highs like this weekend and all of next week, at least the 80s. We're about a week away from like temperatures hitting 90s again. So it's going to be hot, warm again this weekend and going into next week. We got movie mom Nell Minow coming up in about 4 minutes. We'll get her Super Bowl picks. Actually, since there's nothing good, it's not only the Super Bowl, but what else was? Oh, yeah, that's right. The Olympics, the Winter Olympics. So likely nothing really new and good at the box office. So I'll ask Mom about the top football movies. How about that? We'll visit that next. That's coming up in about 4 minutes. Movie mom Nell Minow on 710 KURV. Well, one way to warm up is to stop by El Pato. All the El Pato restaurants across the area. El Pato is awesome. Right now they have this, if you like spicy food, your mouth-watering offering right now. Enchiladas verdes with that spicy tomatillo sauce with the perfectly seasoned shredded chicken inside those soft corn tortillas that are, just put all that spicy tomatillo sauce on it. And then, of course, the melted white cheese. Ooh, my goodness, I can taste them right now. Yeah, for breakfast. Why not? Spicy enchiladas verdes from El Pato. They got the soupy ranchero beans, the Mexican rice that is always perfect. It's so good, mixed up. And then the drink. An amazing $6.99 at all El Pato restaurants. Stack up those plates. They got the daily specials. I kid you not, I do stack up those plates. For example, Elam, my little one, he likes the chalupas, the tostadas, with just the way of the refried beans, lettuce, tomato, and all that beautiful yellow cheese. And then I stack up the special. Could be like the chicken guisado or carne guisada plates. It is awesome. It is so delicious. It is El Pato Order online, elpato.com, or phone in the order. It'll be ready for you when you show up, including all the breakfast tacos, the patos. If you are a business owner, listen to me. Have you given thought about the future? Not the next billing cycle. I'm talking about legacy issues, opportunities to sell at top dollar. RioPlex Business Exchange for $34 a month connects you instantly with qualified buyers, qualified investors, and the tools that you need to know exactly what your business is worth. Visit RioPlexBusinessExchange.com and subscribe today.
Valentine's Day is around the corner. Casa Lidia Maternity House presents Love is in the Air, our annual Valentine's Banquet comedy night with special performance by Cleto Rodriguez as seen on Prime Video. Saturday, February 14th at Christian Fellowship Church, 2201 Trenton Road, McAllen, Texas. Show starts at 7 p.m. For tickets and table sponsorship opportunities, call 956-655-9589. Laughter is medicine for the soul. Come join Casa Lidia and support a great cause.
At Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Texas, we understand it's not just our next-door neighbors who inspire us every day. It's our neighbors across the country, across all communities. And while Blue Cross has been your one local and trusted healthcare partner for over 95 years, it's our wide scope of products, services, and technologies that allows us to have a deeper understanding for everyone, everywhere. Elevating the highest levels of preventive care and overall wellness, one member at a time. It's that unique Blue Cross service and commitment through all stages of life that connects us hand in hand, ensuring you always have access to quality, affordable healthcare with that personal touch, always finding new ways to deliver on our oldest promise, to keep you at the center of everything we do. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Texas, through it all.
Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Texas, a division of Healthcare Service Corporation, a mutual legal reserve company.
News and information to start your day.
The Valley's morning news.
News Talk 710 KURV.
Happy Friday and welcome to the Valley's morning news. It is February 6, 2026. A reminder that producer Freddie posts the 7 o'clock hour of the morning news on 710 KURV, YouTube and Facebook and X Live. You can do a rewind there in case you missed any of the headlines. It's a primer of all the big news of the morning. You can do a deep dive later in the day. I'm Sergio Sanchez, along with show producer Fred Cruz, AccuWeather meteorologist Jason Caterina. The morning news, a service of Jay Gonzalez Injury Attorneys, ready to fight for you. Call 1-800-CAR-CRASH.
Fox News, I'm CJ Papa. It's been 6 days since the 84-year-old mother of Today's Show co-host Savannah Guthrie went missing. Nancy Guthrie's son, Cameron, on Savannah's Instagram with a plea to the alleged kidnappers.
Whoever is out there holding our mother, we want to hear from you. We haven't heard anything directly.
We are learning more about the critical timeline.
At 1:47 Sunday morning, her doorbell camera disconnects. At 2:12, the sheriff says software detects a person on its camera. 16 minutes later, Nancy's pacemaker app disconnects from the phone. At 11:56 that morning, the family checks in on her after she didn't show up for church.
Fox's Lisa Acuna in Tucson. 11 people arrested last night in front of the Graduate by Hilton Minneapolis hotel during an ice out protest. America's listening to Fox News.
Heads up, if you live in the Sharyland School District, the Sharyland leaders have approved a bond election. A special election take place in May. Sharyland ISD asking voters to approve a $250 million bond. It will go toward campus and security upgrades. Voters being asked to fund about $6 million in technology stuff and about $35 million for a new aquatics center. It is a Friday, and every Friday at this time, we have a chance to check in on Mom. Were you able to resolve the video thing, Freddie? No, so we're on phone today, yeah. We're good sons. We check in on Mom at least once a week, check in and see how she's doing. I hope you're eating more than just once a week, Mom. You've been getting kind of thin. You're not waiting for us to show up with food every Friday, are you, Mom?
I've got plenty here for you. You know I love to cook for you.
We're getting ready for the Super Bowl party at Mom's house this weekend. It's actually the Puppy Bowl. We're all getting together to see the Puppy Bowl over at Mom's.
No, there's something even more important.
Oh.
Believe it or not, the number one American athlete in the Olympics who's predicted to win gold is right from my neighborhood. I'm so excited. He's Ilya Milanin. He is a figure skater. He is the world champion, and he's amazing. So be sure to look out for him.
One of the favorite sport, the figure skating competition. One of the favorites of fans watching that online. Okay, is there anything worth mentioning for the weekend? I know Super Bowl and then the Olympics this weekend. So
yeah, so there isn't too much happening in theaters. We've got Solo Mio, which is basically a Hallmark movie in theaters. I don't know why they did that. It's got Kevin James. Nobody would cast Kevin James as the romantic lead of romantic comedy except for Kevin James, who produced it and wrote it. And just for the sauce on top of the spaghetti, he set it in Italy. So it was basically a free trip for him to go and have a wonderful time in Italy. He plays a groom left at the altar who finds a new love in a beautiful cafe owner in Rome. The scenery is gorgeous. The music is amazing. And the story is okay. The Moment is a mockumentary, like sort of along the lines of Hard Day's Night, with Charlie XCX, the pop star, as she's depicting a very heightened version of her life on the road. It's a little silly, but if you're a Charlie XCX fan, you'll be happy. But yeah, they figure everybody's going to be home eating nachos and watching the game. Now, on streaming, it's a different story. One of my favorite TV shows from all time has got a new episode, and if enough people watch it, it'll come back as a series. The Muppet Show is back.
Yeah.
And with Sabrina Carpenter hosting, and she kind of looks like a Muppet. She fits in with them very well. Another romantic comedy, Relationship Goals, with Kelly Rowland from Destiny's Child and Method Man, and another film with the same title, also called The Moment. Don't get mixed up. There's a documentary called The Moment, which is about women's basketball. Also, Hamnet, which you'll be hearing about at Oscar night, and The Housemaid if you're looking for some twist endings. And then things are going to start to pick up a little bit next week. We've got for Valentine's Day, Wuthering Heights. Let me just tell everybody, it's not a romance. Do not pick this one for date night. Goat, an animated film from Sony coming out next year. That, of course, stands for Greatest of All Time. It's the Sergio Sanchez story, obviously, with that title. And then a movie called Crime 101. I don't know anything about it. I'm just guessing it's a crime drama coming out next week. So, yeah.
Well, that's a straight. Mom, I got to ask you, movie dad, I know he's looking forward to Sunday. He's firing up the barbecue pit and bringing all the fajitas and all that. Yeah. So what did he say? The Seahawks or America's team, the Patriots? What did he say?
He's definitely a Seahawks fan. He says it's their time.
Okay. See, you told me he didn't follow sports. I wanted to test you on that one.
He doesn't follow sports, but our daughter used to live in Seattle, so
there we go. There we go, for daughter's sake. Hug and a kiss, Mom. Have a wonderful weekend. This is Movie Mom Nell Minow every Friday on 710 KURV.
If you're looking to improve your overall health and have a better quality of life, Dr. T's Primary Care is the place to go. If you feel tired or stressed or less motivated, if you're moody or if you have trouble sleeping, Dr. T's Primary Care will evaluate you and work with you to address your health concerns, including testosterone or menopause treatment, peptide treatment, IV vitamin infusions. Their licensed staff will take the time to listen to you and work with you to improve your overall health. Check out the website, drtsprimarycare.com. Give them a call in the Cal at 956-803-0058 in Harlingen, 956-368-5247.
Be part of the KURV family. Like us on Facebook at 710 KURV.
Your 710 KURV AccuWeather forecast. Plenty of sun today. Warm with highs in the mid and upper 80s. Clear tonight. Lows dipping down into the mid 40s to low 50s. Mostly sunny for us on Saturday. Breezy in the afternoon. Highs in the low to mid 80s. Partly sunny Sunday. Breezy. Highs in the low 80s again. Breezy with a mix of clouds and sun Monday, a high of 81.